Hi there. Once again, thank you for waiting here. And we just completed the meeting with IGP. Okay. Along with the IGP, there were also Timbalan Ketua JSJ, PDRM Dato' Fazli, and along with his team. Okay. There's about 4 members of his team who were there, along with the IGP. Okay. The meeting lasted, as I said, about an hour. It's about an hour. And Dato' Kula, YB Kula had to leave midway of the meeting because he is needed in Dewan Negara. So he left. Okay. So as I was telling all of you guys what exactly the questions that we're going to pose. Okay. Let me start from the assurance that was given by the IGP. IGP said we will make this case as a priority to repatriate Prasana with Indira Gandhi. That he repeated that about 4 or 5 times throughout the meeting. Okay. Again, giving assurance is one thing, proving the assurance is another thing. All right. And then the meeting went on YB Kula said, told IGP, if Prasana is found by the private investigator before the police, and the police will lose face. So it's important for the police to work diligently. So that was what YB Kula said, and then he had to leave to Dewan Negara. So, and then when it come to me, right, I took probably most part of the discussion. Okay, I want to answer you about the Budi 95 and Sarah. Okay, Budi 95, we were told by IGP. Okay, they traced 8 locations in which the Budi 95 was used. All right, and due to the CCTV lapse. Okay, due to the CCTV lapse that they could not get a visual CCTV copy in all the other 7 locations. One of the 8 locations, they managed to retrieve the CCTV, but the face is not clear. So basically, I do not have any good news to report to you about Budi 95, despite having such a evidently evidence, but nothing much lah. All right, and then the Sarah 100. There's nothing about Sarah 100. We wish that. The Sarah 100, basically you go to the grocery shop or wherever they purchase, and you'll get able to get. And when he spoke about the Budi 95, I quickly said shall have a 30 days time. What do you call it? The lapse day, yeah? Lapse day, 30 days. So nothing less than 30 days. And when we broke the story, we are Malaysia Kini. All right, we know that. Some of the last transaction happened on October 21st, the month of October, okay, and also November. Sorry, the last transaction happened in the month of November, okay, and we exposed this story immediately in the month of November. It's been a month plus now, okay. The excuse of the CCTV time lapse and all the stuff does not hold, right? Because I don't see any of the petrol station that's holding the CCTV only for 1 week or 2 weeks and stuff like that. Especially Shell, I know for sure because I did ask 1 month, and Petronas and others I do not know lah. So that story was very lame lah. If you ask me, it was very lame. Sarah was not answered, and then so we move on to the next agenda. Okay, so I did not get what I wanted with the Budi 95. Okay, they have found 8 locations. 8 locations they could not trace Riduan. That's the moral of the story. End of the story. All right, now go back to the 19 affidavits. So I told IGP the quality of investigative work that PDRM, especially IPD Ipoh have done is it is nothing more than just melepaskan batu di tangga. So I actually told him 64% of the 19 affidavits that was affirmed and filed in Ipoh High Court is a cut and paste with the typos and comma errors. So right. So and I said please read through this 19 affidavits for you to know the quality of investigation taken. Matter of fact, I just gave him a copy. Right, the copy that I took along with me, I've handed over to Dato Fazli, and he have instructed explicitly for Dato Fazli to look through. Okay, because I said the same address that not been used for the past 15-16 years. That is the address that police is going and checking. And I mean, I can go on. And then I also spoke about the saman. The latest saman was in March of 2020, Bachok, Kelantan. And then all the other saman lists that we have. And he is, there was a warrant tangkap since 2014. How did it terlepas daripada 2020? Once you put IC, automatically there will be a sign. So what happened? And then on top of that, we also know the 3 kids where they live. We also know the wife, and we also know the person of interest. We also shared the information of the car that he owns and things like that. And I went on, explained to him that we have made 25 police reports and never been called for a 112 statement. And finally, yesterday, there's an officer from IPD Ipoh called Indra, wanted to take a 112 statement for the police report we made on Budi 95 and Sarah. And we told them we are meeting IGP today. So, and I told IGP, I wait for your instruction whether I need to go for 112 or not. Since there's no instruction from IGP, we will not go for the 112. So basically, as a layman, we are not professional investigator like police are. Okay, we can debunk every evidence that they put forward, and showing repeatedly there is no niyat. There's no seriousness in trying to find Prasana and repatriate with the Indira Gandhi, and that we can see again and again. And but again, he said, you know, we are doing our level best and we will work with you and things like that lah. I mean, all the assurance with just lip service is great. The hospitality is great. The food that is served is great. But other than that, answer wasn't that great. And the answer was very insulting to us. And it's so insulting to the public. Right, when talking about time lapse and things like that. Remember when we went to Ipoh High Court, when the judge asked, okay, how about the Budi 95? Or we just we are working on it, we are trying to trace and things like that. You took so long, right? And then later you come and complain that time lapse and we could not find and things like that. Basically, I mean, there is no interest. There is no serious initiatives from the police to repatriate. And then I also told them that Indra's team and PDRM's team, we are on the same team. We are not on the opposite side. And the reason we stopped cooperating with the Special Task Force from 2009 because they are not with us. They were going after our informant. And now I said, if the bridge is good, okay, if the police are serious, not in words, in action, serious, wanted to get Prasana's daughter repatriated, and then I will submit everything. Otherwise, okay, now like this, if it's not from what I heard, I have not seen any seriousness, and the answer was so insulting, okay, and I have no reason to work with them yet. But if you have instructed Dato Fazli to directly contact and work with me and to get all the intelligence evidence that we have about Riduan and Prasana to him, and they will do the necessary lah. But I will not do that until we find there's an element of trust. Okay, they have to do something to show us.